Okay.
We are live.
All right. Great. We're here to do our sprint review, and we are going through our Nokia test. We have John and Jordan and Bernardo and myself as a Stori to do this test. So the first thing we want to talk about is iterations. Does anyone have any thoughts on the iterations?
We chose. Yeah, I would say we chose that we didn't really have any iterations, but if someone wants to explain why exactly, that would be good.
I think we just looked at the average time for iterations. You know, most people choose 2 weeks off the bat, and just where our project was, you know, potentially 3 weeks in each scrum. We felt we didn't really have any exact iteration, and they weren't really defined. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
That's great. Okay, as far as testing, we did not have any dedicated testers on our team. Because we are not actually designing a software program. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's nothing really to test as far as comparing it to like a software. Ours is just planning a brochure, which is a lot different.
Yeah.
Okay, the Agile specification.
Yeah, we decided to pick good user stories tied to specifications as needed, since our pamphlets or brochures were going to be designed for specific lessons and specific topics on the how do you call
preparedness?
Yeah, the preparedness.
Yeah.
We decided that our specifications were going to be tied up to what user stories we had at first.
Yes, and we actually got our user stories from actual people who would use these brochures. So.
See.
Oh, okay, product owner. That's essentially.
So we kind of use Stori as our kind of investor, stakeholder who actually went out and got the backlog. Let's see. And so she kind of had the clear idea of what we picked. The product owner with clear product backlog estimated by team before sprint planning meeting, and our sprint planning kind of came to be through what we found out through our user stories and our backlog.
Exactly. The user stories we got were very specific, and they really helped us to design our project. So, all right. So our which brings us to our product backlog. We selected single product backlog.
Yes, and we could possibly switch the screen to John just to see real quick the. Oh no, that's not the backlog.
That's the burn down.
Yeah. So.
But we figured the process that we're going to be following, and the backlog that we're going to be basing one pamphlet, one single, the way to go for us.
Correct. Okay, then estimates. We went through the process of playing poker and were able to estimate what it was going to take for each of the backlog items.
And we also were able to kind of figure out the level of importance or priority that we would tackle those ideas, and so that was actually really helpful. Playing poker.
Oh yeah, we were spot on, guys. I mean,
yeah,
we were on the same channel right there.
Yeah, it was good. It was very helpful.
Extremely fun.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. That was great.
Okay.
All right, the sprint burn down chart. So I don't know if you want to just briefly show the chart, but the burn down chart, we selected burns down when the task is done.
I can pull it up here if you like.
Okay, yeah, if you got it, let's see it. Let's go through it really quick.
There it is, and as you can see, as the task got done, we came closer to our goal of finishing the project on time. Still a few days left, looks. That was actually really helpful as we completed tasks to see where we are as far as progress on the project. So it was really a helpful tool.
Cool.
Great.
Sounds good.
Okay, and then the last one, oh, I'm sorry, not the last one, the second to the last one here is team disruption. We selected no one disrupting the team. Our team has worked really well together. Everyone has been on the same, the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Because it's
the only team disruptor has been either time or internet connection.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Exactly. And then the last one is about the team. Does someone want to address that?
Yeah, I can. So we chose task
we-
assigned individuals during
We
sprint planning.
decided.
Oh. Do you want to say something, Bernardo? Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know if there was like a delay. But yeah, so each one of us has been assigned different tasks, and then we can kind of review them each time we meet and decide, what we need to do next. So. Yeah.
And I think that this Nokia review is great for being able to go through your project pretty quickly and just assess how it's going and what has been going on with your project. So I think this was a great review for our team.
I was just going to ask really quick, is this something that project management teams do regularly, like each week or each day, or like how do we know how like frequent this is supposed to be done?
So I believe in some of the materials I had seen that it said that sometimes this would be done in place of like your daily meeting.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
just depending on how much, how in depth your meetings are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there are some questions that definitely you wouldn't have to be asking every time, like the
Right.
estimates, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
I would say things like burn down charts would be
right.
helpful in the daily scrum.
Right.
So I think it's just part of it. It depends on where you're at in the project of what pieces of the sprint or the Nokia review you'd be addressing. Could be what I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right on the spot right there. Okay.
All right. Great.
So that is our Nokia test thing, and we got a score of 4.0 on 9. I have no idea what that means.
Whatever that means.
This is actually a question that we wanted to bring on to the discussion. What does these mean?
I'll have an answer for you next time. Stay tuned,
Yes.
folks.
If you have seen the entire video, please help us figure this out. Drop off your comments. All right, stopping broadcast.